Hello kids, so in previous classes we had gone through synonyms and antonyms and many other things. And coming to Vidur's secret, we had find that many new words are there to learn the vocabulary. Okay, so basing on the vocabulary today we are going to try to find the meanings. Okay, so once let us see. To guess the meaning of words from other words or general context. While reading the textbook, we want to try to find the meaning, to guess the meaning. Maybe it is right or wrong. Later we can check it. But while reading some context, any context, we want to try to guess the meaning. So whenever you are reading a book other than your book or any newspaper, if you go with the Hindu, Deccan Chronicle, you might be getting new words. So try to underline the words, the new words which you go through, and try to guess the meaning according to the other words and general context. So if we see some words like that, if we open your textbook page number 69, we can see that Vidur worried that Buchi would sneak off into the forest. So sneak off into the forest, already we discussed. So sneak off into the forest, here the sentences, what do they tell? That she is sneaking. So Vidur worried. So he is worried that Buchi would sneak off into the forest. So into the forest, the phrases, the words mean that someone is going into the forest. So who is there here? About whom he is worried? So he is worried about Buchi. So Vidur is worried about Buchi. So we can say that it might be going into the forest. How? So sneak off in the sense here, it might go off into the forest. So how come it go? If we think how it is going, maybe unknowingly, so without telling to others. So will it tell to others that I am going into the forest? So it doesn't know, but it may go and it may miss into the forest. So that's why he is much worried. So it means that. So it may be a guess, it may be something. So you want to try to guess the meaning. So even if we go with the first sentence in page number 69, sometimes the words which you will be unable to guess, but according to the context. See, but that was only till Buchi, the Lhasa Apso puppy. Someone, those who don't know what is these words, normally I told her these are the name of the breed. But just by seeing in between the sentence they came and they have the capital letter. Normally we discuss that the proper nouns, they do have the capital letters. When they have capital letters in between the sentence, you want to think that they are the names. Names cannot be having, so names can't have any meaning. Just the names. If we have some name, it is given that name. So puppy, the name of the puppy, so it might be the breed. So it is Lhasa Apso, that might be the breed. So that you want to guess. So we want to guess from other words. From the other words, we want to try to guess them. Normally if we go, he was terrified that the ever hungry dog would kill. So killing. So here the next words which are there around that are killing. So normally if someone thinks that they are going to kill someone or kill our known persons or someone we love very much, then how do we feel? So it's a type of feeling. We can see that he was terrified. So terrified is a verb, we can say. Okay, so when he was terrified, we can say that he is much worried or he was afraid or something. That ever hungry dog would kill. So the hungry dog may kill. So when we think that the hungry dog may kill, we'll be guessing that it might be frightened. So if we take any other words like that from any other thing. So if we take the page number 101, we can see many words which we don't really know. So if you see the words, how could she stay silent when she and so many girls like her really wanted to go to school? So if we go on reading, we can get some words which you really don't know. So try to read the words and try to guess the meanings of the words. So let us now go to our volume and try to guess the words. So children, you try to guess the words just by reading your other context from your maybe textbook or some other and try to guess. So this is a type of activity in English to improve your vocabulary. So guessing the meanings is also a type of activity, and try to guess more and more words according to the context given and according to the words which follow them. Now if we see the volume page number 27. So read the sentences write the meanings of the underlined words. You can find happiness even when all seems dark. So these words like happiness means that being happy means a word is joined with two words. So happy plus ness, happiness. So it is the combination of two, we can say. So happy plus ness, happiness. So the word means being happy. In the same way, if we check the other words, I could feel a childlike excitement, collection, and darkened. So these words also can be told in the same way as we explained the first one. Happiness is being happy. So how can we say excitement? How can we say collection and darken? So basing on that, you can write that one. Now if you read the passage, guess and write the meaning of the underlined words. So it was the day of the tournament. So a tournament is going on there. The audience had their eyes. So audience, who are the audience? So when a tournament is going on, who are the audience? Normally you know that word actually. Had their eyes fixed on the two players. So here two players are there. The tournament is going on. Their eyes are fixed on two players. No one glanced away from the court even for a second. Means for a second also they are saying that from the court. So no one had glanced away from the court even for a second. So according to the context, court even for a second, you want to guess the meaning of the word glanced. The group of men next to me suddenly yelled. So some group of men were sitting. They are suddenly yelled, India, India, India. So they yelled India, India, India. So according to the context, so group of men, what they might have done. So you can see that India, India, India is repeated 3 times. Though it startled me and my glass of soft drink almost tumbled on the ground. So the group of men next to me suddenly yelled India, India, India. Then what happened? Though in the sense the word meaning that because of this something happened. Though means because of the first sentence, the second sentence is happening. So they use the word though. It startled me. Though it startled me. So what happened to the person? Something happened to the person. So it startled me. And my glass of soft drink almost tumbled on the ground. So something tumbled on the ground. So what does the words meaning on the ground? What might have happened to the glass of soft drink? The drink is there in the glass. So what might have happened to that? I too joined the chorus. So chorus, you know that corresponds to the group. India, India, India. So I too joined the chorus. India, India, India. So basing on these, you want to guess the meaning of the words which are underlined given there. Now coming to the third question, you want to break these words given and you want to write their meaning. So normally you know when we use un. So uncontrollable. So how do we use? How do we divide them? So we know the word, what do we add in the beginning, what do we add in the ending. So prefix and suffix. So if we add in the beginning, we call them as prefix. If we add something at the ending, we call them as suffix. So basing on that, you can divide them and you can write the meaning of the words given there. Okay, so you try to guess and complete the words and send it through WhatsApp. Okay kids, thank you.